Reckless drivers. Those of you guys that you don't know how to drive very well. So what you do is you park your ass on somebody else's ass and you sit there. You tailgate at an unnecessarily close distance to another vehicle. This might be a car, a truck, a semi. You know how insanely stupid it is for you to sit your butt on less than one car's length from the rear end of a semi? Do you realize you're about 5 seconds from death at any one point, that if that truck slammed on his brakes, you would plow into his bumper, and there's a pretty good chance that you would not live, because his bumper would be halfway through your skull by the time the car stopped. Do you guys really understand how stupid you are? Get the fuck off the damn bumper, back off, and learn how to drive. To the rest of you, to those of you who are so insanely stupid that when you're driving down the road and you see a car's length gap between another vehicle, you have to immediately fly in between. This causes the person that you flew in front of now has to forcefully slow down very rapidly to clear the distance between the moron that just jumped in front of them and that big truck. Never mind, they were already following too close in the first place, but now this dumbass just came out of nowhere and flew up in between them. Do you realize how insanely stupid you both are? I mean, from the get-go, there's the moron who's about to eat the truck's bumper, and then there's the dumbass that just flew in between them. Both of y'all need to get off the damn road or learn how to drive, because it's insane, it's dangerous, and it's probably going to get you or someone you love killed very soon. Now, the semi-trucks. You're driving along behind a semi-truck, coming up along next to a semi-truck. That is a big-ass vehicle, carrying probably a lot more weight than your vehicle will ever weigh. If he swings his trailer just right, you will be knocked off the road like a ping pong ball. It doesn't matter what you think you're driving. That big-ass truck will knock you off the road. Now, here's a rule of thumb. If you cannot see the driver in the truck, if you cannot look in the mirror of that truck and see the face of that driver, he cannot see you. Get it? If you're driving in a position where you cannot see the driver of that truck, you're in his blind spot, you legitimately are in grave mortal danger. You do not want to have your car there. You can't see his face up in the mirror. You can't look up in that mirror and see that guy up in there. Guess what? He can't see you either. And if he decides to shift lanes and you got your dumb little butt parked in his blind spot, guess who's getting knocked off the road? Get it? Drive safer. To those of you that don't respect a large truck when they're turning, big vehicles make big turns. If you're going to zip up next to a big semi-truck when it's trying to make a turn somewhere, guess what? Big trucks have to make wide turns. No, you don't get to sit there and honk your horn and be bitchy and be belligerent and act like that you got right of way over that damn truck. That truck has right of way over everything smaller than it. You understand me? I don't care whether you like it or not. Get it, got it, good. That truck is going to run your ass off the damn road. Pay attention. If that big truck is about to make a turn, you come up on an intersection and that truck's slowing down, you better as all hell pay attention to the turn signals on that truck and very carefully identify where he's going. Because if he's about to make a turn in front of you, you want to give him as wide a space as you possibly can. And zipping up next to him is one of the most dangerous things you can possibly do, because that truck is about to run your ass over. How can I say this with any confidence? Well, my uncle did it. And you know what? He probably thought he was in the right of way too. I know my aunt certainly thought that he was in the right of way. They flew up next to this guy when he was making a right-hand turn. Well, guess what? I don't have an uncle anymore. And I can tell you exactly why. That trailer and that truck didn't get along very well. He went under the trailer, sheared off the top end of the vehicle. Sent people flying through the windows. My aunt lived somehow, my uncle didn't. So, get it, understand it. Big trucks have right of way. And if you don't like it, too goddamn bad. Because that truck is going to win every time. Pay attention.